it's not just about social media. I wanted to do this thing, but obviously there's a lot of stress and a lot of so much troubles that come because people don't understand what we stand for. And this is why it has been very difficult. But I'm back now. I will be coming to stream with you guys, and I can see that a lot of you guys have actually missed me, including the people that insult me a lot. They miss me. People text me to ask me, Mr. Ben, when are you coming online? Now we are online today. We're going to discuss about President Buhari passing away, and also we're going to connect it to Tinubu. Let's have a conversation, guys. I know that I've made a video that I posted already, but it is very important we analyze this in an open format. Please, if you are not appreciating what I do on my platform, I understand, but don't come and spam my comment section with your ludicrous comments. What I do here is different from what other social media influencers are doing. What I do on this platform is that I ask questions. I mean, when I mean question, I ask critical questions, questions that sometimes. Sorry, guys. For those of you guys on YouTube, I want to thank you guys for joining as well. And on the Twitch, we are also here as well. I can see some people have joined us on Twitch as well. Thank you so much for joining. And on TikTok, I am live and I'm sounding clear. Hopefully, those of you guys on TikTok can hear me and hear me well. Now, for those of you guys that have been actually following this platform, you know that we are not popular at all. For the last couple of months, our account has been deactivated several times. Ban and ban and ban. And every ban that I got is like 7 days ban. Please, I understand that you guys have a loyalty to some certain kind of people. Except they are paying you to do what you are doing, which I know most of you guys are. Allow me to have my freedom of speech. I have never come here and advocate for anybody to go and report people's account. Why are you reporting my account? What benefit do you make? You want everybody to be silent. You want everybody to be quiet. That doesn't work like that. Now, let us go back to Buhari. Nigerian former president, President Buhari, Muhammadu Buhari, died today in London, in the UK. I want you to understand that. President Muhammadu Buhari has not just been a leader. He has ruled Nigeria twice. First as a military leader, then as the civilian president. Now, for those of you guys who don't know, Buhari did not achieve anything for our country. He did not achieve anything. For 8 years, he was president. He did nothing for the country. Now, when he was going, he conducted one of the worst elections in the history of Nigeria. The election that brought this inept into power. The election that brought Tinubu into power is the worst election in the history of our country. In short, there was no election. Buhari was literally sidelined and they robbed P2B dry out loud. And since Buhari left government, he has never been himself. He died at the age of 80-something. What is the age of the current president? How many of you can remember the age of the current president? I know somebody can remember the age of Nigerian current president. Who can remember it? The current one. Tinubu say he's 73. 73. Do you believe this Tinubu is 73 years old man? Let's agree he's 73. But in a nation of 270 million people, this is the best we have. In a nation of 270 million people, or 280 for the last time counting, this is the best we have. And I'm not in any way against anybody's age. I have no problem with age. Age is just a number. But we have people that have no interest in the national development. The last 2 years of Tinubu government has brought in the hardest state economy in the history of Nigeria. When Tinubu came into power, pounds that you see today was 950. Today, pounds is 2,000 something. Dollar was 780. Today, dollar is 1,500. A bag of rice is how much? A bag of one chicken, one fowl. Everything has gone triple. If you are a student in the UK, if you are a student in the UK during Buhari's time, you are paying 950. You are paying £15,000 per year for your school fees. £15,000 per year. So your parent will need to send at least 16 million to get that amount of money as of May 2023. Today, your parent will need to send 45 million to be able to get £15,000 to pay your school fees. I hope you guys like it. And we still have the youth in Nigeria. Some young people in Nigeria are telling you that they want to re-elect Jagaban as their president. And they are proudly posting it. For likes, I don't know. And they will come here and give you every justification why Jagaban must remain there. Listen, let me tell you something. I want to be honest with you guys. I don't believe anybody can save Nigeria. I also don't believe that we should continue to, I believe that we should continue to experiment with different thieves. And maybe one day we will get a thief that have empathy. Because currently, what we have criminal without empathy. You know, there's a difference between two armed robbers that come into a bank to rob the bank and pie everybody. An armed robber that come into the bank and just take the money and go away. So the armed robber that come into the bank and pie everyone has no empathy. The armed robber that come into the bank and rob the people and protect the young people and protect children and just carry the money and go away. That's an armed robber with empathy. An armed robber that come into your house and rob your home and did not violate your children, did not violate your wife, that is an armed robber with empathy. But currently, what we have in Nigeria, we don't have a leader with empathy. So that's why I keep telling Nigerians that it's not because I believe in P2B or I believe in anything. I believe that when a leader is not doing well, we should remove them and bring another one in. Somebody call it recycle. They are all the same. Okay, they are all the same. Maybe one day we'll get it right. But we cannot continue to experiment with a failed experiment. Now, how many of you can give me one thing that Buhari achieved in 8 years of his time in power? What did he achieve? What decision did Buhari make that is affecting your life right now? Now, who can now tell you that Tinubu will make any decision that will affect your life in the next 4 years? And you know the funny thing about the whole of this situation is this. Jagaban is in power for 2 years now. 2 years and 1 month. Or 2 years and 2 months, basically. He entered the power on the May the 23rd, May 29, 2023. And today, we are in July. So Tinubu has been in power 2 years and 2 months, literally. And the man that handed over to him just passed away in London in a private hospital. And the man he handed over to, that's him there. That's him there. You are doing tribalism. You are doing in short, you are not even doing politics, because politics come with common sense. You are only doing tribalism or lack of love for yourself. Because many Nigerians that are supporting this impunity, they don't love themselves. They are angry with who they are. They are selfish. And some of them are not actually benefiting, because the most one that are benefiting, they don't even talk. They don't talk. It's those poor ones on the internet that are talking. When those of us that are sitting down here in the comfort of our home with electricity, we are talking. You think we are joking? I am not going to sit down here and say, rest in peace, Buhari. Rest in peace. Nigerians are so good in praising their oppressor. They are so good in lifting up their oppressors. We pray for them. We pray for our leader. You are mentally conditioned. I'm not saying rest in peace. Buhari, may whatever you are going to treat you the way you treated Nigerians. The way you close your eye and allow Kaba to rubbish your government, may everything that you give to Nigeria happen to you in the world beyond. And Tinubu, you see your life? Tinubu, you see your life? Now, those of you guys that are praying for Buhari, you people are not telling Tinubu to watch. But I'm so glad that Nigerians are expressing themselves on social media heavily. On every post about Buhari, people are talking. Now the families are hiding. Let them hide with their billions, with their millions. Let them hide. Let them hide with their billions. Let them hide with it. Let them hide with their billions and billions and billions. But let us not endorse them. Let us not celebrate them. Because many of you guys are celebrating them. Oh, rest in peace. He was a good president. He was this. He was that. He was that. Now, I want you to, anybody that can name me achievement of Buhari, please name it for me. One achievement that Buhari brought to your life that is currently affecting you, that you are benefiting from in the time of Buhari, name it under the comment section and I will give you something. What did Buhari bring? And currently, this is 2 years of Tinubu. What has Tinubu brought to you? And I'm not saying that changing Tinubu will bring everything, but it is better to recycle the thieves. If these thieves are operating without empathy, let us go and open door for another thieves to come in. Maybe by luck, we may one day have a criminal with empathy, because that's all we need. Nigerians need a man with empathy. They need a man that have conscience. Currently, what we don't have leaders with conscience. Now, Tinubu is 2 years in power. Now you have another 1 year, 8 months of Tinubu. Then Tinubu is asking you to endorse him to ring election in 2027. Now, anybody in Nigeria that is campaigning for Tinubu, they know Tinubu cannot win election. So what they are doing is they are endorsing him to ring election. That's what they are doing. That's what they're doing. Because there's no Nigerians who go to the pool and vote for this impunity. We didn't vote for him in 2023. Nigerians are not going to make the same mistake again. Now you will tell me, Mr. Ben, what about Atiku? What about P2B? They are all corrupt. Yes. Yes, you are very right. But I am telling you, we cannot continue going on a road that we know is leading to destruction. And we say, let us go there, because we don't know if we change this road now, we don't know where we will enter. Let's take our chances. I'm not campaigning, but I am definitely want to see this government uprooted out of power. Look at Buhari now. They don't carry her now. Dead body back to Nigeria. Put them for grand. History over. I want to welcome you guys. Now, if you are joining me and you want to be part of the show, please let me know and I'll invite you up here and then we can have a conversation. It has been a while. I want to welcome my brother, Logic Man. If he's available to talk, that would be much appreciated. And anybody who want to join us can make a request as well, and we can all come together. Honestly speaking, I had enough of trying to manage Nigerians. That's why I made the video I made today. And I said it clearly on that video that I am not in any way coming to stand here and be telling you, rest in peace. You are a pretender. Nigerians like to pretend. They like to lie to themselves. They like to pretend. That is why your leaders are shitting on your head. That is why they are taking advantage of you, because you are easily manipulated. Easily manipulated. That's what I will not accept. So we are back. Full time back. So I'm not telling Buhari rest in peace. I cannot tell Buhari to rest in peace. I don't know him. He don't know me. I benefit nothing from him. Now, for those of you guys that benefited from him, how market now? Those of you guys that have kept quiet. Let me tell you something. I used to support Buhari. The first time Buhari came into power, I campaigned for Buhari very well. When I mean very well, I campaigned for Buhari. I have a t-shirt made for him. I went everywhere campaigning for Buhari. Then after 4 years, I discovered this man is clueless. I said, no, I'm not going to support this man. I said, I'm not going to support this man. I made it clear I'm not going to support this man. And that's how it has been. Now he is going and he hand over to Tinubu. And Tinubu failed so much that Tinubu has not even spent 3 years. Tinubu is campaigning for the next 4 years. And some of you guys even entertaining somebody. And when we talk, you say, P2B is not good. Atiku is not good. This one, I say, I understand they are not good. But we need thieves with empathy. And if we don't start selecting the thieves now, we'll keep on recycling a criminal without empathy. Wike, Akpabio, that's what you want to keep for the next 6 years. Now, I want you to think about it for a second. I want you to just imagine that you have this, what you have now for the next 6 years. Think about it. Just imagine it a little bit. Just help yourself. Just round your mind around it a little bit. Just imagine it. Just say, we're going to have Tinubu for the next 6 years. Hey! Let me tell you, Tinubu is approaching 90. That man is approaching 90 years old. Since Buhari left the power, Buhari has never been himself. Tinubu, where they almost wee on himself, want to continue. And 250 million giant of African population are keeping quiet because you don't like Igbo, or you don't like Yoruba, or you don't like one Northerners, or you don't like one candidate. Wait till concern you with the tribe of a leader. Just give him power and let him lead. And now somebody will tell me, Mr. Ben, election don't count in Nigeria. What about 2023? That's why this man must rot in hell. If there's any place called hell, now there, Buhari they go. Because Buhari supervised election, the worst election in the history of Nigeria. Buhari could have declared that time and call his army chief and say, Tinubu did not win this election. Declare P2B that won the election. Because everyone that cared to know knows that Tinubu did not win election in 2023. And I'm not exaggerating. It is statistically impossible for Tinubu to have pulled election off. He did not win election. We all know what happened in Rivers State. The people of Rivers State voted for P2B. The Wike sat on it and used it to buy FCT minister. Wike sat on the vote from Rivers State. And so is many other places in the northern part of Nigeria where P2B won elections. Now we're going to repeat it in 2023. Now somebody will tell me, oh, P2B is not even sure of ticket. Atiku will drop out for the P2B. Atiku will definitely drop out for P2B. If there's any generation that can change the history of Nigeria, is this generation. Leave social media alone. Stop following influencers that are working for the leaders of this country. We know them. We have exposed them all over. If you saw what is happening recently, let me be very clear to you guys. If you saw what is happening recently with Naira Marley and all of this, these are tactics of distraction. I don't know how many of you like the Avengers. I don't know how many of you like the Marvel movies. How many of you like Marvels? Now, if you like Marvels, then you will get to understand that what is happening now is like a Marvel. And they have one actor who is now uniting all of the actors of violence to go against the main man, P2B. That's what you are looking at the moment. If not, why would they suddenly bring back Muhammadu situation and they start talking about Muhammadu? Why would they bring it out? You don't know. Why are they trying as much as possible to clean Nalamari and what's his name, Samilari? Honestly speaking, let me just dissect a little bit into that angle. I have never believed that Naira Marley pie Muhammadu. I don't believe it. I've never come out here and accused them because I understand what false accusation mean. I understand it. But they did, however, bully this young man to some extent. Then the Nigerian police failed the young man as well. So that's the only problem I have. I don't have a problem. I don't think Umi pie the husband. I don't think that. I think Nigerian system pie Muhammadu. Because a couple of months before Muhammadu died, Muhammadu used his own hand to write a letter to the commissioner of police in Lagos and say, my life is under threat. What did they do about it? Nothing. So all of this uniting of Lagos tout is all gearing for 2027 in order to control Lagos. So those of you guys that are typing rest in peace, those of you guys that are typing rest in peace to Buhari, you are a hypocrite. You are a hypocrite. So as you see, I've been away from social media. Many of you think my life, my income, my money, my happiness come from this platform. You are getting things wrong totally. The only reason why I come to talk on this platform is that I have a passion and I have a calling over my life to do these things. But if you think I am doing this because I am bored, I have no life, at least I have proved it to you now for the last 3 weeks how capable I am to live alternative life. I just came and drop one video and go away. It was 2 weeks ago, our account was reinstated. I didn't bother to come live. Let us be careful, guys. So if you want to come up and tell me what is your fond memory of Buhari, let us know. If you think I'm too hard for saying that we need 2 caskets, if you now decided to tell me, Ben, you may go before him, now you sabi, everybody must go. I must go. You must go. But what I do while I'm alive is what is counting. So I am saying that Buhari will not rest in peace. He will rest in the bosom of a hell. One thing he's done, he hand over power to this one here. This one here, he hand over power to him. And tribal sentiment, religious sentiment. Somebody proudly came out and said, Igbo man can never be president. Okay, Igwe. Yoruba man is a president. How far? I hope a bag of rice in Ogun State is 1 naira. I hope a crate of egg in Yanokpaja is 5 naira. I hope a tuber of yam is cheaper in a Yoruba land than it is in the Igbo land. I hope the Yorubas are secured, security all over them. They are not being kidnapped. I hope so. I hope all the calamity that is happening in the country is happening for other tribes. But the reality is this. No, it's not happening to other tribes. It is happening to every one of us, apart from them. When Buhari is sick now, where did they take him to? London. If you are sick, where did they take you to? Ajegule. That if there's a hospital for you in Ajegule. So that's why I came to talk about this. I'm not saying rest in peace to Buhari, unfortunately. I don't know him. I thought he would be a good leader when he came out. And it shows himself to be a very, very vicious and clueless leader. Mr. Logic.
Yeah, brother, man. Longest time.
Longest time, my brother. It has been a while, you know.
Yeah. What a news we're hearing today.
Yeah.
This is the second time now. We've heard before, he has cried before. Now we're hearing again.
This one is confirmed, you know.
Yeah, this is confirmed.
This one is definitely confirmed. He's gone. And my anger is to see people typing rest in peace. Did they understand what that means?
Yeah, you cannot wish a tyrant to rest in peace. This is somebody that has taken the lives of a lot of Nigerians, has caused havoc in a lot of Nigerians, those that are by those who are still living. There are people in this country who are still living, who has lost family members, loved ones, friends, and everything because of the decision of this man. So how do you wish someone in peace that has caused havoc and that has caused pain and anguish in your life? It's practically impossible. You know, if someone like this, of this kind of caliber, died because he has done so bad, I think he called for mourning in the whole nation. But I can guarantee you that a lot of people are happy.
A lot of people are happy. A lot of people are really happy, you know.
Yeah, that's to tell you, he is not a good person. You can remember what he did to the NSAS revolution.
NSAS protest.
This is a man who called out the Nigerian military to open fire on peaceful protesters.
For Nigeria to rest in. I wish him to rest in pieces.
Chipsy, what are you saying? What are you saying? Listen, good evening. Oh, are you wishing Buhari? Are you wishing Buhari rest in peace? Good evening. It's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a while.
We've been hiding. We've been hiding. No.
Yeah.
I said I've been hiding.
Okay.
I said, are you wishing Buhari rest in peace or rest in pieces? We are listening.
Let me go. God forbid. Yeah, I'll come back. I want to use the toilet.
Go and enjoy your toilet. All right. Who do we have there? Good evening, my sister that just joined us.
Hello.
Good evening.
Hello. Good evening. Ladies man, rest in peace. Oh. Ladies man, rest in pieces. Because nobody cares about his peace. You know, this man don't make people rest in peace. Even as we be alive, we don't rest in peace as in Nigerian people before we can leave this how do you call them, this in throne. Give the second man here. This one, you know, two of them not rest in peace. Even as this one, this will not rest in peace.
Oh, you see what I write there? I say we need 2 caskets. Somebody say it's too much.
Too fast, but then two of them will go. You cannot rest in peace for what?
What can you remember? What can you remember that Buhari did? And since you know Buhari, what is the legacy of Buhari?
Hardship. You know, my grandma once told me that when things was very when Buhari took over in I can't remember the year, that things were very hard. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
So when he now came up again, you understand, as the president that before he left. That is, my grandma now remember in those days that women used to plait straight hair. You know, when Buhari took over now, women started making straight hair, and they call it Buhari. Remember that hair? Straight. They call that in Calabar, we used to make it. They call it Buhari. Since that time, up till now, people are still making. Okay, they immediately Spain. They said people now stop making that hair. And now in Tinubu, now they are making that hair again because of hardship. You understand me? Because you can carry for like when you cost 1,000 they plant you the hair, you can carry for 3 months. You understand? So this one is very wicked. Let him rest in peace. God forbid.
Thank you so much for joining.
God forbid. Let's sing that and that. Very wicked.
Thank you.
In fact, he killed all the youths. Imagine the youth that they shot at that toll gate.
Lekki toll gate, Lagos.
Lekki toll gate. That is wicked man. I was thinking he will not die.
Do you think our leaders always remember that everybody will go? Like this Bala Blue now, that cannot even, that you can see. Oh, Jesus.
You will not even think that he will die one day. One day he will die, okay? Bala Blue Bulaba.
And they always end up in sick bed when they die.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, because if Tinubu leave power now, that France, when he normally go, that we are protesting for him to come back, he have no reason to come back anymore. So he will be stuck in the hospital and they will be putting injection in his body and then he will finish. That's it. There's nothing else. Because in this country, these people are in elderly house. They are supposed to be in elderly house where they collect their sheet, where they clean their leg for them. But they're the one leading us.
They're the one leading us. You must look at their face. Look at people.
See them, 250 million people.
Amen.
People without compassion for their people, how do you expect a nation to grow? They don't have compassion. These poor people here, no empathy for human life and human living.
Human dignity, decency. Mr. Logic.
Yeah, man.
I said something earlier. I said when we are talking that we need a new thief, people think we are naive that the next politician that may take over are innocent. I said that I know that all of them are bad, but at least we've tested this one now that this one are really bad. Let us recruit another thief. Maybe we'll get one day a thief that have empathy.
Exactly.
I said it is different for a thief to come into a house rob the house, and do your daughter and do your wife in front of you. That is a thief without empathy. A thief with empathy will just carry the money and run away. A thief without empathy will pay everybody and still carry the money.
So which do you prefer?
Which one do you prefer?
I want evil men, bloodsuckers and demons.
Which one do you prefer? It's a simple question that Nigerians are refusing to ask. No, they say no, leave Buhari. Well, Tinubu have agenda. Buhari have agenda for 8 years. How far?
I don't know why our people are so dark. When Tinubu was even coming, he said he's going to start where he's going to start where Buhari stopped.
He said I will continue from legacy of Buhari.
Yes, that is going to continue from, and yet that's the bad things that this man has already did. Look at how he enjoyed Nigeria.
No, the thing is very simple. You see, we have a country of.
I hope he too join his friend.
We have a country where you have people who cannot even access leadership. You have two people now. You can access a leader by the way he speaks, his confidence.
You see, it's affecting
articulate.
Yeah, we have people back home.
But you still see people still supporting someone who cannot even read a full sentence out.
Because they are eating from them.
So how do you expect us to grow tomorrow? These are people that they were called for during presidential debates. They declined because they know they are going to fail. In a civil society, before any election or before the conclusion of any election, the two candidates contesting for whatever position, they will come and debate, tell us what you want to do. And from that debate, you could see the reality, and you can have confidence and say, okay, yes, this is the person I want to support. But these are people who are running away from presidential debate, they never attended.
Mr. Logic, Tinubu run election. Tinubu did not attend one interview. He did not attend one interview within Nigeria. When he appeared in Chatham House, London, they asked him about security. He handed over it to El-Rufai. They asked him about economy. He handed over it to Dele Akija. They asked him about another thing. He handed over it to Ben Aide. Are those people in his government? They are not. When they ask you about your economy, your security, you hand over it. You say it's a division of labor. You hand over it to other people. Now you took over government. Now, for the last 2 years that Tinubu has been in power, let me just be clear with you guys. Tinubu met pounds. I live in the UK. Pounds at rate of 1,050, 950. Tinubu took the pounds to 2,000 something today. Our economy is in.
He will not even see this man will not survive. God forbid.
Yes, 2,000. Thank you, Flora. 2,100 today. In a space of 2 years, we have 1,000% increase.
Pounds was 500. Pounds was 500. I think that's Tinubu entered. Now it's currently 2,000.
You see?
2,100.
So what are we talking about? My friend traveled to Congo today. Which country? Hold on a second. Gabon currency is almost stronger than our currency. Ghanaian currency is stronger than our currency. Benin Republic, their currency is stronger than our currency. Now, when we are talking, some people will carry their tribalistic, sentimental, mumu brain come and say, oh, you will not win. Now, this is why I keep telling people that some of the influencers you are listening to have been bought. Mr. Logic, I told you the other day, I said, election can be won by opinion and public perception. What they are trying to do, they are trying to demoralize you. There's a guy called Fina, the former big brother, came out yesterday and say, oh, is Showore running because Showore is better than P2B. Why do you think these people are calling Showore? Because they know Showore is a distraction. And many of them are going to vote, Showore is going to run. Showore is working for this Jagaban. So for those of you guys that is naive, Showore is working for this government. Nobody should doubt me. Because Showore know from his heart. I asked Showore yesterday, Showore, look at yourself in the toilet and ask yourself, do I have what it takes to win the election in this country? Zero.
Why toilet? At least let him look at me first. Apart from that, how do you even rate someone who is saying he wants to be the president of Nigeria as a single candidate?
No, he doesn't have vice. He doesn't have a political party. He's just a rude, arrogant Tuma. Now Tuma in B, you know Tuma. That one they lock up. Tuma that say Regina Daniel. These are his group of people. Or the one that came out and say, Yabo Joe, you are the one that pie Mubad, that fire you. Those are his group of people. Anarchists.
No vice. Even in the last election, who is his vice? Can anyone tell me who is no vice? He doesn't. So you just know these guys are jokers, distractions.
For the last 2 years, Showore has used every opportunity he has to attack P2B. How many times has Showore attacked this president? How many times has he attacked this president? Showore know what he's doing. Showore is going to be a blackmailer. That's why he's constantly blackmailing P2B. P2B is not an innocent. I still have video of me criticizing P2B in the past.
Oh, yeah, and there's this other man again, this other foolish man. I've forgotten his name. You should know him. There's this other man that always talks.
Reno Mokre.
Reno, yes, thank you very much. Reno. That one is a dog who is Can you imagine your president trying to go and die? I'll be your former president.
Let me just break a news to you guys. In 2023, there are jokers that are going to be contesting election. Yesterday, Daddy Freeze was talking. Daddy Freeze said, you know, me, I support Showore. I looked at Daddy Freeze. I said, Daddy Freeze, you don't collect your money finish now. Because what they are trying to do, they are trying to divert attention from anybody that can challenge the incumbent to some irrelevant thing. Irrelevant. And they build this social media persona that they are carrying everywhere, trying to downplay the seriousness of this election. There is nobody born of a woman in Nigeria that will vote for Tinubu. And that's why they are recruiting, they are galvanizing thugs in Lagos at the moment. Let me tell you something. Yesterday, I was watching the news and I saw Sanwo-Olu hugging Sam Larry. Just think about it, Logic Man.
Yeah.
Sanwo-Olu was hugging Sam Larry. What other endorsement do you need other than that?
Very soon, Sam Larry will contest for presidency.
Because they know what they are doing. Very dark man that all of you are going about shouting, oh, very dark man is our hero. Now, Joker in be in the game. Very dark man will never tell you to vote for anybody that can uproot Tinubu. He will never tell you like that. Forget this thing. Forget this game. He's owned by the guy that owns Very Dark Man is Jagaban.
That was the reason why he came out and started condemning the coalition party.
Immediately it happened, he condemned it.
Condemn it. And any reasonable person can see the direction it's trying to go. Because you don't have a system where a system is not working and you have another system trying to replace the bad system and you go against that system. So
who are you working for? Who are you working for? Who is Showore working for? I want to ask Showore a question. Showore, do you think you can win election? And how many of you can even remember who state Showore is from? Showore cannot win a local government councillor in his own state. Councillor.
You know, some few days ago, there was this video circulating on social media condemning Peter Obi for going to an occasion and being the serviceman.
Just imagine.
And I asked people, I said, what is wrong? Do you understand what is called a public servant?
Just imagine.
Ask yourself, what are the functions of a public servant? people who are even more than Peter Obi have done this kind of gesture.
Obama, Bill Clinton, the current president, Donald Trump is still doing it.
So
Joe Biden have done it. Leaders, Prince Charles have done it. Prince William currently did it in East London. Now, if any child saw a leader sharing rice and get motivated to have a life of service, is that not a plus? Just one child say, a big leader. This is what leadership is supposed to mean. It is a gesture. It is a gesture. But they came and started attacking with a Reno mockery. In short, APC have nobody to call for. That's why they're giving money to all these influencers like Burna Boy them to keep their opinion neutral. If you remember, recently, Tinubu's son was toying around Europe, meeting all the musicians. He met Burna. Yeah, he met Burna Boy twice. So what they do, they tell them, please, just keep quiet. Just don't endorse any candidate. We know it's going to be difficult for you to endorse our papa, but just
be neutral.
Don't say anything. And go ahead, ma.
And they were safe with that kind of.
They have already accepted it. They are in already. Wow. They are already in. They are already in. And then they will tell the bloggers like Mumu like the Daddy Freeze. Daddy Freeze will say, I vote for Showore.
These are musicians, they are cowards, and they are evil, and they are literacy. They are not doing anything for African.
At times, I just keep wondering, and I said to myself, look at the history of Nigeria right from 1960 to today. Who are the people really lost? Who are the tribes really lost? Let us say we want to go by tribes. These are people that we have tested and they have not worked. Can we not try another tribe?
Can we not move something else?
Let's try something else. We've tried the We've tried the Western that failed. It's either we have a Yoruba president or we have a Hausa president or a Fulani president. Apart from the Jonathan, let's exclude the Jonathan time. Now, these two set of people have been really lost back to back. Let's try something else. Even though not the Igbo man said, it could be somebody from Port Harcourt or whatever, another tribe.
Any competent leader from any type of Nigeria should be able to govern us.
If you guys believe that Nigeria can work, even if the Islamized Nigeria can never still work. Nigeria is dead, and it's like it can only get worse.
Do you think it's the people that make it like that, my brother? Do you think it's the people that made it like that? The people, the citizens.
The people have a role to play. But if I'm to be honest, I have to criticize myself. I'll say majority of the people, not all of everybody, but some people are part of this, are part of the problem. That's just the truth.
People are part of the problem. How much are they giving them to come out and support people that they know they are destroying Nigeria?
I don't know how to explain this thing. Will I even say this thing is like spiritual? I don't understand, but like try to say like maybe this thing is like a spiritual something, or because Africans as a whole, like they have been disengaged from their reality totally. Like
Baba, if it's not spiritual, how do you say this is the best we have? The one don't go now. See the one where they in charge. This is the best we have. 280 million people.
You know, I'm still trying to be logical, but you just have to. There's no explanation for this thing. I'm still trying to use logic and use science and use reasoning. But man, guy,
I think Nigeria can work. The only solution is when you have a no-nonsense leader. A no-nonsense leader who is ready to work, who is clean himself. You see, I cannot be a thief, and you expect me to steal. If I'm a clean person, right, there's certain level of corruption that it will come to me and I will reflect, I will decline, I will say no because of my name. And the people, when they see that I'm doing this right, people below me will want to do suit because they know if they do against what I have said or what my caliber of person is, it's a problem. And from these old people that we have now, who do you think it is even have that, let's say 90 or even 50% of integrity? It's only Peter Obi.
He is the one. He's the only one.
He's the one. Even though you can say, okay, yes, it's corrupt, but at least he still have that sense of decency in him. This is a man that comes out to tell you that.
The only thing we pray that Peter B gets in, but me, I don't believe in Peter B one bit. He's not going to be any different. But it's you guys' opinion. You guys.
No. Let me, my brother. Let me tell you, I don't believe in him. I'm being realistic here. But I believe that P2B or any other leader to replace these current looters is better than continue with them. So if we can replace the next one, then even the next one that are coming, we know that if they also mess about, they can be replaced.
But we know P2B is a weak man. P2B is you just like Jonathan.
No, I don't think so. I don't think so. You see, that policies you put in place in your government, even though you are weak.
I'm telling you, P2B don't have the balls. P2B don't have the balls to do this thing you're saying. I swear to you, if you want us to bet, you can bet. P2B don't have the balls to do it. Except you want to be sentimental, which I can give you, I can pardon you for that. Well, I'm not a sentimentalist.
You are right, but where do we go from? Do we continue with Tinubu?
We all know where to go. But the only thing we don't want to admit
it. My brother, this is open source. This open source. Make your suggestion. Maybe I am thinking in that direction. Say it out. Where do we go? We cannot continue with this if we have options. Where do we move from? Where do we go? Where do we go?
The only way we can hold ourselves accountable is to start from the beginning, before the white man came.
No, we cannot go back to this is now. We need to start now. We cannot go back to our mistakes and say, okay, yeah, we want to go back. No, those are gone days. This is 2025. We should think like a civilized people.
I want to welcome Gigi official. Go ahead.
Good evening.
Good evening. What are you thinking? What is your memory of Buhari that is just gone? Rest in peace or rest in somewhere? What do you have to help for him?
There is no Nigerian politician that is going to rest in peace. I'm saying that loud. No politician in Nigeria will rest in peace. He's not going to rest in peace. Second, I want to reply to what Mr. Share yes and the word.
Yes, go ahead.
To what he said. He said Peter Obi is weak.
That's what he said.
He's not weak. His hands are tied. The country is too bad for such people. He's not weak. His hands are tied. The country is corrupt. You can't bring such people to come and rule us. And they will not allow him to rule. They won't allow him to rule. They will put him in power. There are cabal in this country that manages all these our politicians. They will tell you, even before election, they will tell you that. Imagine by the last time Baba Blue was telling us that a real call. It's my turn to rule.
They don't give him now.
He knew at that time that you understand? He knew that whether we vote him or not, he's going to enter that power. That's the way they do it.
My sister, he said, whether you like it or not, I am going to win this election. He said it.
I'm going to rule. So someone like Peter Obi's hands are tied. Who is going to put him there?
Because I remember vividly by that time of election, nobody voted this way our Baba Blue now.
Baba Blue was not voted.
Majority of Nigerians voted Peter Obi. Majority of Nigerians voted Peter Obi. But at the end of the day, power was not given to him. If you like, take them to court. It's not their business. They will still win. They will push you up. There's a way they do it. They will tell you, no, why is this? Now they are saying is what's his name? Atiku Abubakar. That will be the next president. But don't be surprised. Don't be surprised.
No,
Even if nobody votes,
I think they will never put to be any time. That's why I think. I don't think.
Don't be surprised.
To be president. I think the next person is Atiku because I don't. To be sincere, if Peter B enters here, it's good at least, but I don't think it will make any difference. But me, I really feel like Atiku enter there.
Well, all I want is this: Jagaban has been a capital failure. When I mean capital failure, is not understatement. So any other thief that can come and remove him, they are more than welcome. I don't have a power to remove him, but I will not sit down and campaign. I will not sit down and campaign for this impunity again. It's not possible. And this is what I keep saying. If you have a tenant that is destroying your house, you move them out. You're not going to be scared and say, oh, if I move this tenant now, maybe the next tenant will be worse. You don't do that. You make a decision and you make a decision and stand by it. What about if the next tenant is Jesus? So let us be very honest. Nobody is telling you that P2B, Atiku, they are innocent. Tinubu never even promised you. Tinubu told you, I will build on top of the legacy of Buhari. Now you have built on it. Buhari has gone. May you also go and build on whatever Buhari is building on. Now, that's why I say 2 caskets.
Exactly.
You say you build on the man. The man you are building on top, the man you are building on has gone. How far? Carry go.
The thing is, in this country, there's so many things wrong. There's so many things wrong from so many dynamics, like from so many angles. You get like so many things are wrong from so many angles. For example, now, how am I going to put it now?
I'm listening.
I've lost my train of thought.
You lost your thought. May you catch your thought back. Now, Frankie, are you there? Hold on a song while you gather your thought. Frankie, go ahead.
Yeah, good evening.
Good evening, Frank.
Yeah, like what Terry is saying, I'm a realistic being, okay? I don't sugarcoat. For me, I love Peter Obi and I still stand with him day in, day out. You understand? But to be very honest, this where they are going, if Tinubu is still interested in the presidency, they will still win. The reason I stated this are, number one, don't forget he has already invested in INEC. Judiciary has invested. So what are we doing about it with the P2B followers? Or rather, with the others followers? What are we doing about it? What are we going to do? You understand? So what was the way forward? So that's just we shouting Peter B is capable, we know. But can the road be cracked for him to become a president? Think about it.
You're very right. But what one thing that I know is this. If the reason why Tinubu was able to maneuver the election the last time was because this impunity that just passed away now closed his eye and allowed INEC to do anyhow. And Wiki sat on top of a whole state electoral result until they gave him FCT minister.
Okay. So can I talk?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. Yeah, you just stated something. You said Wiki sat. Okay. Are you telling me that Wiki is still off?
It's not happening. No. The problem is this. Why do you think the governors are jumping to APC?
Why are they jumping to APC?
They are not jumping because they want to convince the state to vote. They want to jump to be able to ring the election for the incumbent.
Exactly. That's the
but
God bless you, Mr. Bell.
Yeah, that's what they're doing. They are they're not
God
jumping.
bless you,
They're not
Bell.
jumping because they know they can be able to get the vote from the people. Nobody born of a woman in Nigeria is voting for this Jagaban. They are doing it to be able to sit on electoral results.
That is my point. That's where I'm getting at.
But this is where the game is. Let me tell you the game. The game is clear. Now, Tinubu, how many APC governor from the south, a PDP governor have declared to APC? A lot of them. How many PDP governor from any northern state have turned to APC? Zero. Zero. Now, Tinubu,
they know what they are doing now.
Hold on now. Tinubu has brought tribalism in, has brought everything into this government. Now, what he's doing now is this. He has taken over Delta State, taking over Edo, taking over, asking Fubara to convert to APC, Enugu, Akwa Ibom. He's not telling them because Akwa Ibom people will vote for him. He knows Akwa Ibom people will vote, but the governor will sit on the result. But he will not be able to do it in the north because Tinubu is not going with Shetima in 2023. Shetima is going to fight against this monster here. And let me tell you, the northerners, their vote will count. And if Atiku came up and carried P2B as a vice or whatever is the way, it is over for Tinubu. Tinubu has no way out.
Okay, I want to say something. Listen, you see, Atiku and Tinubu, they are the same human being.
I agree.
Okay, let me continue. Do you know why Atiku needs to leave PDP for him to go to ADC? One, PDP has cast, and Atiku wants to be president by all means.
No, no. Let me stop. PDP has not cast. PDP has been hijacked.
Yes.
The structure of PDP has been hijacked by Tinubu.
Yes.
With the power of Wike. So it is no longer possible to trust anybody in the hierarchy of PDP machinery, especially the PDP chairman, the PDP National Working Committee. All of them has been compromised. But the governors are not compromised. But the structure of the party has been compromised, especially in the South, Port Harcourt, Edo, all of these areas. Now, let's come back to what is happening, the game that is being played right now. Why is Tinubu not winning any governor of PDP in the north? Why is any governor in the north are not converting to APC? Why are they not converting?
But this ADC now, what is the structure they are putting into?
The structure is coming. The same structure that Tinubu brought that removed Jonathan for Buhari is the same structure that ADC is bringing in. Frankie, let me tell you something. All of us agree here right now that the both candidate and all of these entities in ADC, they are all bed of the same feather. But are we rather going to keep quiet and allow this impunity to continue?
Okay. Okay, I want to say something. What if Atiku become Atiku become president, and he become worse than Tinubu?
Yes, it's better. Okay, Frankie, let me give you an example. Frankie, if Amroba come into your house, and Amroba enter your house, and Amroba, okay, let me not just use them. Let me use a better language. Okay, if you have a tenant that is destroying your property, but he's paying rent. Now you are scared to chase the tenant out because you are afraid because the next tenant may be worst.
Okay.
What is your option here?
Me, my option.
Yeah, you will chase the tenant out.
For me, I will chase the tenant and wait for the next one. Let me see what you will do.
That's what we are doing.
Listen, me, I'm particular about Peter Obi. Listen to me. I'm particular about Peter Obi because I don't want them to ruin his chances.
No. Let me. Peter Obi has already said it over and over again that he's not desperate. In one of the no.
You don't understand my point. Wait, hold on. If Atiku become president and it become worse, and then Peter Obi becomes his vice president, do you think if Peter Obi wants to run again to be president, we will give him the chance?
When we get to that river, we'll jump it.
We'll cross it. I don't think Atiku. If it's not, there's something what you call lifting ears. We fail to forget. When you look at Atiku's participant, it's someone who loses. Apart from any other leader. So if both of them come together, I think he will listen to Peter Obi. They will work hand in hand. It's not that kind of person who is pride about power, who is arrogant, who wants to be one to listen to person.
I wish if they can make Peter Obi the president, it would be good, but I don't think it's possible because Atiku will already be vice president.
Even if Peter Obi becomes the president, what difference do you think he's going to make?
That's exactly what I'm saying.
You think he's just going to turn Nigeria around? Does it make any difference?
It will make a lot of difference.
You think somebody can come and become president and just Nigeria becomes London?
No, listen, it should be a gradual process. You don't need to be saying that. If we have
let me tell you what do I need to be saying now? What are we looking for? Are we looking for a president, or we are looking for somebody that will going to change our lives and make our life a better place? Yeah, we just here just to
see the first step to our development. If Peter Obi becomes president, the first thing he will do is this. Let me tell you and make it very clear to you. You see those loopholes where they steal money will be shut down.
It will be shut. It will be shut down.
It will be shut down.
It's possible.
Yes, he done it in Anambra State.
It's very, very
so what those northern government, all those northern Atiku and all their lights will be looking at him, will be shutting everything down.
My brother, I agree.
He's the president.
My brother, I agree with you. My brother, I agree with you. We don't know what he's going to do.
You can disagree. It's
not... No. I said I agree with you that we don't know what he's going to do. But what we have known so far is this: every president that continue the same pattern. Buhari continue, Tinubu continue on Buhari legacy. We need somebody that will come and continue on their own agenda.
Listen to me. My
fear about it will look like as if he has his own agenda. Does it look like someone that is?
Yes, hold on. Listen, my fear about Atiku is this. I don't know. You remember one time Atiku tweeted about Islam, all these Islam stuff. When they warned him, immediately dropped it down. What I'm trying to say is that if this guy become powerful in this country, he might turn the entire country to Islamic because he's scared.
No, that's not possible.
What I'm saying, no.
It's not like that kind of nation.
The one we currently have is Muslim ticket. What do you think about that? Has it turned Nigeria into a Muslim state?
We cannot do that.
The increase of buying in the state will come.
What did you say?
See, they're roasted like suya. No, see suya where
the increase of buying. Where they have not entered before, they are entering and settling there.
We are not going to do tribalistic politics here.
I want Obi to be the president so that I can control.
I know. I hope that's my hope and that's my desire, but I am not in any way desperate for one person to be president. I want a structure to come in to replace clown like Wike, replace Akpabio, replace Tinubu, replace all of them. We need a fresh new thieves in town. These thieves that we currently have are heartless. Nigeria is upside down because of their policy.
No, apart from that, Ben, when we were talking about Peter Obi, people tell you, say, go share, go and buy. Whose person don't come out and say Peter Obi steal money for Anambra and do this? Do we have any allegations like that?
Zero.
So what I would say in Nigerians, so if you have somebody that has that kind of clear record, and here we are saying you don't know what he's going to do when he becomes president, I think that's a very shallow to say that.
Jonathan had clear record too. But nothing still changed.
Guys, we're not going to debate all this and finish. But anybody have any word to say to advise to Buhari, to Tinubu now that he's
No, Tinubu no dey listen to any man.
No, I say as an advice to consider the life of Buhari now and see what is potentially waiting for him, considering his age.
You said we need 2 caskets. Anyways, for me, every man is what every life is what a life. You understand? So the departure of Muhammadu Buhari. May his soul rest, you know.
Where? No. Do not shame. May his soul rest where?
So tell us where you want his soul to rest to. Exactly.
You know the problem of Nigeria is this. Just imagine now if all Nigeria they condemn him. Sheiko they say, if my papa died tomorrow, I think they go condemn him. You go tell him, Papa say, Baba, bottle up.
Yes, now.
But when we dey here, they do rest in peace. They go teach them, they pray for them now.
But you see what happened?
In Papa himself, we go rub powder.
Listen, Buhari now, it's not up to an hour. Your gather rice full leaves. But what other people apply for Benue? It take 100 years for a answer. You understand? What I'm trying to say is all these people, they will team up in human form. And you can say that it's for too happy, but mine be the next.
I think the actual Buhari have been at the break.
Tell us say both Jibril and Buhari, they finally end it now, so the journey is over.
No. What do you think about the electoral reform, guys?
Well, the electoral reform has been on the social media paraphrase. Now, I want to see, because even though I support the coalition, I want to see them talking about the electoral reform, not leaving it to Randy Peter to be pushing up and down. We want to see the politician that will benefit from this electoral reform begin to speak about it. But let me tell you something: the electoral reform or no electoral reform, Tinubu is going, and Tinubu is going and going fast. We cannot afford to. Hold on. We cannot afford to have another 2 years of Tinubu, and we definitely cannot afford to have another 4 years, making it 6 years from now on.
We are very patient.
That would be disastrous.
So
that would be disastrous.
So anything we can campaign for, even Okute, we will campaign for Okute apart from this plan.
The system, how would that happen? That's the question. If you want to do this, let's start from the top, because he has already placed people at the top.
That would be disastrous.
You understand? So let's start from the top.
I will bring this session to an end tonight. We are back again. We'll be streaming, not as regular as we often are, but we want to come back and start talking about everything that matters, politics, social affair, what is going on in our national space, and we'll also be critically analyzing different things that is happening. But my own specialist is to educate Nigerians not to take anybody as their omega when it comes to public statements, such as what I'm offering now. And that's why I say question me and always question the people we are listening to. When Buhari was coming into power, Tinubu was coming into power, Tinubu did not answer one question. And we'll see what we do now. You see what we are getting. No policy information. He did not even give interview to Arise TV or Channel TV. And there is just a dictator. And today we can see a capital disaster. So let us be vigilant. Tomorrow lies on us. Nobody say the guys that are coming from ADC or whatever they call themselves, they are innocent. Some of them plan what happened in 2023. They were part of it. El-Rufai were part of the people that ring P2B out. They still have accountability to give. And that's why one of my friends was asking me today, he said for them to even consider Atiku must come out and say who actually win the 2023 election. The guy told me this, Atiku should come out and tell Nigerian whether he actually came second in that election, which he knows. He has the data. Atiku never came second. Atiku know that he didn't came second, but Tinubu was very smart. After Tinubu purchased INEC, they allocated the results to Atiku, and Atiku also kept quiet. That's why Atiku never really pushed to overthrow Tinubu or to take him to tribunal by any means necessary, because he never won the election. Now, going forward, I still believe that if P2B get the ticket, P2B will get unanimous vote in this country. Not because Nigerian people believe in P2B. Let me tell you, in 2023, we did not vote for P2B because he's an innocent man. Nigerians were tired of Buhari 8 years. We are tired of APC. We could have voted for Stone. We could have voted for Cockroach. We could have voted for anything. We could have voted for Rabbit. Nigerians wanted change. And this man went and hijacked it and took it over from us. So it is not about P2B. Let me tell you something. I have my opinion about P2B, what he did in Anambra State. I still have my opinion about him, how he invested the state money into a private business. I have that video that I did about almost 7 years ago when he contested with Atiku, or 8 years ago. I did that video. That video is still there on my YouTube channel. I have my own, but I can tell you that P2B is fairer, has more empathy than these calamities of a demon that we have in power.
So, God bless you, sir. God bless you, Mr. Ben.
Thank you, sir.
Right. 100% right. Can I say something?
Yeah, go ahead, sir.
Go ahead. My number one problem when I think about the politics in Nigeria today is the fact we still think of voting for a lesser evil. I think that we're past the stage of thinking of a lesser evil. We've been doing repeatedly making the same mistake, searching for a lesser evil our whole life, and nothing is changing. Why can't we just search for someone we really think will have the people at heart and not a lesser evil? We keep making the same mistake over and over again. I'm sorry to say, I don't see Obi as a candidate that can do anything in Nigeria.
Who do you think we can think now when you talk about the national politics at the moment? Give me 2 names of somebody that you think we can galvanize after.
Exactly, that's a good question. The truth is, politics in Nigeria has its way, in the sense that there's a lot of political party, as you know, but we keep hearing just 3 or 4 candidates, because a lot of other political parties, they try to sweep them under the carpet as if there's no other credible persons there, but because they have no names in the political space. Well, with that being said, if you ask me personally, I think Sowore is a much Sowore is a joker.
Yeah, don't go there.
Let me ask you.
Okay, no. Logic man. Hold on. My brother Jeff, go ahead and give me antecedent of Sowore, because I want to support him, but I need somebody to convince me to support him. Please go ahead and give us, why do you think Sowore could be considered as a national leader to lead the nation?
Sowore is not a politician. He never was a politician. He has never had a political position in Nigeria before. When we speak of ADC, for example, because it seems like that's where everybody seems to be very focused at the moment. And I look at the ADC coalition, I don't see anything that convinces me in this political party to vote for it. Let's say, for example, ADC wins. What happens? And then Wike becomes after a year and goes to ADC. It's the same thing. Why are we not? It's like we're not understanding this structure.
Okay, can I ask you, what is the structures of Sowore? What does he have?
Thank you.
Who is the party chairman? The last election, who was his vice presidential candidate? Hold on, sir. Whose state did he come from? What does he do? What is his antecedent?
When you say antecedent, what do you mean exactly?
I mean, what has he done to make you feel like this man can be a national leader, a president?
I think he has the integrity as a human being. I think he has the integrity as a human being to lead Nigeria.
Do you think he has the common sense to lead Nigeria?
When you say common sense, what do you mean exactly?
Now, what I mean common sense is this. Have you ever seen anywhere in the world where somebody take over a system from outside?
How do you mean?
Have you ever seen anywhere in the world where somebody, a leader, take a system from outside.
He's already not
An external body.
An external body.
He's already not a Nigerian.
He's a Nigerian. And I'm telling you, I say, have you ever seen where a protester say, I am protesting, but I don't want to join a political party that can be influential, that I can even become a minister, that I can prove my credentials, that I'm always going to be a stumbling block. Everybody is bad apart from him. Showore is the most rudest clown. Showore is a Tinubu agent. Let me be clear to you. Showore is a clown. Showore, let me just be Showore is a blackmailer, is a propagandist. Is nobody, and anybody supporting Showore, they are naive of what politics is supposed to be. Let me tell you something. Let me be honest with you. If CIA want to come to your country, they will come and establish a charity in your country. They will start attending your church. They will go into your community. Then they will interject and enter your system. Showore has always been outside. For the last 3 years, Showore has been abusing Obi.
Everybody.
Obi is this. Obi is this. Take it back. Revolution tomorrow. Revolution today. Take it back. Tuma. I bail Tuma. I bail this one. Showore is a clown. And from today on, I know that Showore is going to be a joker in 2023 where they will divert attention. Somebody like very dark man will endorse Showore. Daddy Freeze will endorse Showore. All of these clowns will endorse Showore and say, Showore, you're a leader. You know, Showore cannot win a chicken.
So when you say somebody like very dark man, who's very dark man?
No. I say somebody like very, very dark man. I meant it. His name is VDM. I don't know whether you know him. He's one of the biggest influential in Nigeria at the moment.
So you think the guy is too small to endorse or see Showore as a better candidate?
Anybody who is endorsing Showore knows that they are wasting that endorsement.
Why? Why do you think so?
Because Showore cannot even endorse himself.
Well, honestly, I'm hoping and praying that everything works out, that maybe Obi wins. I'm really hoping.
Do you believe that Showore is a rude person?
It's fine. I think I already understood everything you mean with Showore. It's fine. Let's leave that.
Showore is a control opposition. Tinubu brought him back. Buhari kept him in prison for more than how many years? Almost 2 years. He couldn't see his family. Immediately Buhari won, this guy came back to Nigeria and started doing Take It Back. The last Take It Back he got, he didn't get 5 people to join him on the street. Showore has no movement. Showore is just a bully, and his Sahara reporter is dead. Buhari basically truncated that Sahara reporter. It is we have to be very realistic. Showore has been in the market far too long that he has become a human being instead of a masquerade. That's why my people say, if a masquerade remain inside the market for too long, it will turn into a market woman. That's what Showore has become. So Showore should keep quiet when they are talking about politics. He should keep quiet. He should go back to his Sahara reporter and be looking for who to leak their pictures and look who to blackmail. He's nobody but Tinubu agent. And there's another guy, there's another Tinubu agent as well. These clowns that come up and call himself Shehu Kuti. We know all of these people. They will come out and do, after they don't smoke go finish, they will be coming and be analyzing nonsense on their social media, analyzing nonsense.
Kuti too is also Tinubu's agent.
100%.
Wow.
100. He knows that we know all of these things. Let them go and sit down, man. They are clowns.
What about very dark man?
VDM. Let me be very clearly with you about VDM. VDM is a control opposition that was invented by Tinubu. Okay. Whether you like it or not, that is just the basic fact. But that mission has failed because, let me tell you, P2B appeared in Edo State today or the day before yesterday. The crowd was enormous. The people of Nigeria have seen the shamble of what this destruction is all about. And let me tell you something. If they call election today, election is not going to be on social media. The people will vote. The people will come out and vote their mind again. We are ready to go back to the ballot box again and deliver to the candidate that can uproot this evil of APC. Now, there's a politician that can eat and share. These ones are not eating and share. They are eating and killing.
Are we not tired of this eating and sharing? Are we not tired? Since we
No. I use what I use is this. I use a word. It's not literally mean sharing, eating and share. Politicians can eat, they are eating, but these people are not just eating, they are paying people. They are not working, they are not doing anything.
I have a question.
Yes, sir.
Can you vouch for ADC right now with the likes of Obi, Atiku, Erufai, and its friends? Can you boldly vouch for these people?
No.
Within your heart.
No.
Be honest with yourself.
No.
You cannot.
No.
You cannot.
I cannot in any sensible standing vouch for them. But one thing I'm going to stand for is this. I said it again and I say it again. We should not be afraid of welcoming somebody else to come and manage the affair. Now, if you watch football, if Chelsea Football Club is not doing well, they change the manager. If Manchester United Club is not doing well, they change the manager. Why are they changing? They're not changing the manager to get their guarantee of trophy. They're changing the manager because they are guarantee of fortune change, that things can change for them. And sometimes it get worse, sometimes it can get better. But it is always good when organization head is not running well, they replace them. Nobody can tell me now that we are going to give this clown now another 2 years, then give him again another 4 years. Come on, guys. That would be 6 years. If this man can take our pounds, our naira from 700 naira to 2,000 in 2 years, guess what he will do in 6 years? So let us be honest with ourselves. And Akpabio is there eating and gavalanching. EFCC is there. In short, they are docile at the moment. Our police are inept. Now we're talking about Mubarak situation in a country where a young boy pie. Is it social media that's supposed to be investigating it, arresting people? We don't have any institution. We operate like a failed state. And Tinubu is the head of that. Into the court of law, where somebody will come out and be bullying other people. You are the one that pie Mubad. How? How? Blaming a young lady, the wife, you are the one. Is there no police in the country? Is there not a DSS in the country that can do proper forensic search and did everything and clean somebody that need to be clean and convict somebody that need to be convicted? What kind of a nation are we actually run? Just imagine in the UK now, a musician would die and it's social media that is investigating it. My name is Very Dark Man. Today, I am interviewing this one. I'm interviewing this one. You did this. On this also day, you do this. You do on social media. On social media.
You go to jail. You can't have like that.
I have a question. Do you appreciate the work he's doing?
Who?
Very Dark Man.
Which work is he doing?
I'm shocked that you're asking this question, honestly.
No, let me just explain to you, my brother. Let me just explain to you. Now, VDM came out yesterday, and I don't want to talk about him because his supporters that are paid are always reporting this account. Yeah. And maybe they buy this account. You can't buy my voice. He came out yesterday. He said, I have integrity. Let me tell you something. The flaw in this guy's statement is so shocking. You have integrity. You have integrity. You have integrity, right? You have integrity. This guy came out and said, my mother did not collect money from GTB Bank. We catch him. Your mother collect money. Has he come out and apologized to his supporters and Nigerians? This guy came out and said, I transfer 1 million to somebody in Alaibi. We catch him. He didn't come out. Now integrity with that. This guy came out and said, I went to Ivory Coast. I saw 10 girls. All of them are from Kano. Did you see those girls? Somebody is doing content. You guys are calling it integrity. Okay, let me tell. There's this guy called C King that went to jail. The guy came back from jail, and the guy was able to save 2 lives from prison. The guy that stole generators and the one that bought it, that have been in jail for 25 years. C King went to Lagos prison and met them, and C King came out and highlighted it until a governor stepped in and those men were saved. Now, VDM has been to jail more than 10 times. How many people has he brought out of jail? No, let us be honest. How many people has he brought out of jail?
My brother, you see, I think this is kind of a general problem. I see this a lot, this very situation a lot. We grew up and we're living in a society where if you make one or two mistakes, the other 98 good or 97 good you've been doing will be erased immediately. With what you're saying right now, you're literally trying to make it sound like the guy is doing completely nothing.
And that's the way it should be, my brother.
It's very bad. It's not good. It's not good.
Let me look at it.
You should encourage. You should never forget. You should never forget.
Jeff, I thank you. Jeff, Logic Man, let me address Jeff. Jeff, I really thank you. Jeff, I want to support VDM. Jeff, I want to support VDM with all of my heart.
No, you are not supporting. With everything you just said, I understood.
No, I said I want to. I want to in the future.
See, honestly, I'm a very open person. I love it when people have their
Mr. Jeff, I'm sorry. Let me withdraw my word. I think VDM has been epitome of good for our society. God bless him. But let me ask you a question, Mr. Jeff. A simple question. Mr. Jeff, if I have been coming and said I am paying school fees for children, and I'm showing you receipt that I pay 5 students school fees, and one day I brought one receipt out, and that receipt is fake, and and everybody now discovered that receipt is fake, do you still believe that I've been paying school fees for the other 5 I've been talking about? If I can forge one receipt,
it looks suspicious. I would think you're not.
Thank you.
Well, what do you? Where are you heading to exactly,
Mr. Jeff?
Yeah, I'm listening.
Let me ask you this. In the same, in a plain terms, if you have someone in your company, you own an organization, right? Yeah. And you have an accountant who collects your money, who do the accounting and pays you money every time there's a sale. And one day, this guy has been working with you for 5 years, he always delivers, there's no complaint. And one day, you find out that money that was meant to be paid to the account wasn't paid. It was diverted by this same guy. Will you still trust that person to handle the affairs of your account?
No, I'll have trust issues with him completely.
What will you do to the person? Will you fire him or will you keep him?
I think when it comes to business-wise, I think it depends. It depends. Firstly, when the situation is literally new, it can literally spark your anger in a little way that you just want to fire him immediately. But
the man has stolen. That's a steal. That's a thief.
That's a theft. You diverted money that was meant to go to your account.
It's true. But it's always.
And you keep such a person. Is that what you're saying? You are thinking. No. This is not a matter of thinking. This is
speak with him and ask him why he did what he did.
You don't need to ask.
Really?
You don't need to ask. It's a theft. You are running a company. See, company run on the basis of profits. And if you have someone in your company who steals from you, it's automatic fire.
I'm going to ask you a question. What if you call this person and he tells you, I'm sorry, I ought to have told you I was dead.
No, sorry, that's the
no. Let me finish. That's why I allowed you to speak. Oh.
Right.
Can I finish?
Right.
What if you now call this person and you ask him this question and tells you, I wanted to tell you, but because I was scared, I used it to save my mom. She was in the hospital.
That is not an excuse.
That's not an excuse.
It's true. It's true. It's not an excuse. But when someone tells you something like this, do you think you could even have that empathy or sympathy to 50% low battery?
You say, Jeff, I know you live abroad and you live in a Western world. I'm pretty sure you're not calling from Nigeria, are you?
No, I'm not.
Now, the system that we lived in, that we are emulating, where Buhari died today, the system is a system that accountability is number one. You don't have credit. Your credit is renewed every day when it comes to accountability. It's no matter of, Mr. Jeff, if I tell you now 1 + 1 is 2, you agree, right?
Logically, yeah.
If I tell you 1 + 1 is 5, you question me, right? You'll be like, excuse me, how did you get to that? I need to explain myself to you.
Exactly. Yeah.
Why are you not believing me? Because I've been saying 2 + 2 is 4, 1 + 1 is 2. 3 plus 3 is 6. Now 1 plus 1 is 5. Why are you not believing it? Why do you stop me there and say, sorry, sir? Explain yourself.
Logically, it's wrong.
That's exactly what we're talking about. Some of
Hello,
these.
Mr. Ben.
Yes.
I'm going. I want to assist. I'm going to work very early tomorrow.
Yes.
So I'll see you some other time.
Much appreciated. Thank you for joining. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. That's exactly what we are talking about, Jeff. Exactly what I'm talking about. That this guy came out and he said, my mother did not collect money from GTB Bank. And this guy gathered people, and people were protesting all over the country, beating GTB staff and trying to burn their offices on a lie. How do we move on from there? How do we move on from there?
Okay. I get your point. It's not like I don't get your point. The truth is the full story till now, I don't know it.
It's like you don't know it because it's a lie. He doesn't explain.
Okay, wait. But don't forget, when he brought this story up, he got the call from the sister. So which means he didn't even have the full story at the point.
Okay, the man you are supporting got a call from the sister, and an intelligent person that I claim that have 2 million people following him does not have the intellectual capacity to value the story he's hearing than to on ring light and cause commotion all over the country. And that is the man we are trying to even exonerate here in any way. It doesn't make any sense, my brother. Let us be honest to ourselves. If your sister call you and tell you a story like that, you have to analyze it yourself and logically conclude this story does not make any sense. Let me speak to my mom. Your mom will explain to you. You investigate it internally yourself, then before you post on social media. This is where we are talking about. People like this now will manage their way now to Senate, and then you'll be asking questions later. Today is to hold him accountable, and his supporters keep on defending him, keep on reporting anybody that tried to challenge him. This guy will manage his way, and somebody will vote him into power.
Mr. Ben.
Yes, sir.
I'm sorry to cut you. You're making it sound much more like you're a very perfectionistic person.
I'm a very logical person.
So am I.
Yes.
The only thing I found fascinating with our conversation here right now is the way you so talk down right now about a very dark man. You haven't talked down so much about the lives of El-Rufai and Atiku that way. These are people who has affected millions of lives.
I've actually done it.
These are people. Since I've joined this life, I never heard that. But these are people who has literally affected millions of lives. Have stolen from generations, and they are the reasons why a lot of Nigerians are suffering the way they are suffering.
How did you think they got there? How did they got to the level where they have opportunity to see like that?
You are attacking very dark man, someone who hasn't even stealing.
Sir, I understand, Mr. Jeff. How do you think El-Rufai them get to the level they are? No accountability.
That level they are. If we are living in a sane society, those people are supposed to be behind bars.
But that's what I'm saying. I said because Nigerians have always given people like that a pass all their life.
So that's why when you're trying to convince me that Obi is the right person and is walking around with criminal elements, it makes me asking, what are we saying?
No. I just want us to deliberate on this matter because you are pushing it to the next direction now. My intention of having a social media account is a conversation like this. You are intelligent and you are logical, and we're having a conversation. Now, I'm going to you're going to convince me on some area, and I'm going to convince you in some area. I'm going to come into a balanced angle where we need to improve for our next conversation. I am not in any way going against very dark man or against his progress or anything, but I want Nigerian youth to be able to have the power to basically process information by themselves instead of literally believing what a social media influencer say. Now, when I'm being questioned, that's accountability. I want to explain myself. Yeah. Let every influencer that have ability to influence one person be able to explain themselves. Now, you are here now, you are challenging me, I'm challenging you. That is called leadership. We are working together to find a better understanding. But you have some influencer that just come and dish it out and they are not ready to explain. Just like how Tinubu managed his way to power. I'm not against VDM. Sorry, I can't be against him. Our ways are not crossed. He's a young person. I'm much more older than him. I'm his elder brother, both in life experience and in age, and probably in education. So I can literally teach him. But age does not count when it comes to influence. If VDM is talking what we are talking now, there will be 3,000 people watching or 4,000 people watching. So that's how important his influence is. So when you see me digging, I'm not digging him. I'm educating his followers. And they're also educating me in process. I've learned from you right now. Accountability.
It's very important.
That's what we are asking for. I want to thank you guys for joining. Thank you, Jeff.
Thank you so much, Mr.
Much
Ben.
appreciated. Thank you. Mr. Logic, I cannot thank you enough for joining me tonight.
No worries, brother.
Thank you. And for those of you guys on the comment section, I mostly appreciate you, all of you guys. For Buhari, may you enjoy what you give to Nigeria, wherever you find yourself in afterlife. And Tinubu, I hope you can see where the man you want to emulate have ended. See how Nigerians are celebrating all over social media. I am not celebrating any man death, but for me, death is inevitable. What you have to do now is to impart the people that entrusted their national resources in your hand. And currently, Mr. President, you are not doing it. Thank you guys for joining. And for those of you guys on YouTube, thank you so much for joining. Please, if you have not subscribed to the YouTube channel, do so now by clicking that button. Good night, guys.